This is not a weird thing to put on camera. I taught Brittnee greatly. Because she
taught me whatever. I was the one that was like, we should get fruit ahead of time.
No, in Kubangan you made fun of me for hunting fruits. You're like, you hunt fruits? I'm like, yeah, I hunt fruits. This is the new evolution. When you become a Homo galacticus, you don't hunt animals and gather fruits, you hunt fruits and you leave animals alone. So Brittnee, this morning, while I was for a run, she hunted fruits. From the breakfast buffet. Wow.
So that we can... And we brought our blender.
We did. And it was a good idea.
On point, yeah.
And this papaya is so delicious.
Yeah, it's really good.
Should we go back to the breakfast place and hunt more fruit?
Yes, let's do that.
Because I love fruit.
Let's do it.
Now just some muesli. How was your morning?
We did yoga on the beach and breath work. And then you went for a run that I did yesterday. Tell them about the run.
Yeah.
Yesterday I was like, do you think it's 5K that I ran?
No, you were like, how far do you think that is? And it looked, yeah, maybe 5 kilometers. And I was like, probably not even. And I ran. And then I tracked it and it's like over 12 kilometers. And I usually run never more than 5. So I ran a bit, like 5-6 kilometers there. And I just walked away.
And yesterday I ran it back and forth.
But it's so pretty. Like this is
beautiful.
This beach. I did a phone hustle. I was looking for a next place to stay. But then I thought like, hey, in this resort we could stay for like, we could stay the rest of the like 3 weeks.
We didn't even want to stay more than one night.
But you know why? Because we planned to have our second MDMA trip, and I was like picturing that in my head, and then I forgot the consciousness, and I was like, what do I do now? And the universe like, don't rely on consciousness, be conscious. And now it's perfect, and now I'm like, I can stay here for the rest of our trip here.
Our lives.
I mean, imagine it with our friends here around, and you individualize it, and they take care of everything. But yeah, I love this place. It's not Thai style. It's nice to have a break from Thai style. And with Thai style, I mean, when they build it cheaply and try to make it nice, the nature already took it half back, and it's so...
It smells moldy and everything.
Like, yeah.
Like the treehouse we went to, I loved it, and then I would like blew my nose in the middle of the night because my nose was stuffy, and the tissue paper was like moldy smelling, and I was like, okay.
Yeah, exactly. So they try to make look nice, but
they do great. But
yeah,
you know, sometimes it's nice to have a break.
Yeah. All right. But yeah, this is our last day here, and then we go on the lake and stay there. I found a really nice place for these 2 nights.
I'm so excited!
So excited.
And you want to tell them about how yesterday we ended up not taking MDMA, but then I had already written down all of these questions I wanted to ask him on MDMA, so then we sat and cuddled and we talked about all the things we were going to ask each other. So we had an MDMA trip sober.
Exactly, because I was like, now we've taken it, and then we had this hour. I mean, we spent the entire day together, but then you were reading, I was editing the vlog, but just being in our energies, which is so beautiful, and just being our inner children, and just being together on this journey called life.
Massages on the beach, I went for a sunset walk. Life's amazing.
I could honestly, when you asked me the questions and we were just sharing from the heart, I remember how it was on MDMA, and then I was like, okay, let's be on MDMA now, but then I was like, we have never left this place. Like, we're always like that. It's just a matter of focus, because when we do something else, we are focused on other things, but when we just focus on each other, like 100%.
The thing was that you needed a permission to just be. I'm like, we can just do this all the time.
Yeah.
Are you getting better at this?
I'm getting so good at being, and about this I want to talk in our next podcast episode about it, and talk about, like, really get into it, because she reveals everything. She, for me, is a 24/7 psychedelic trip where I cannot not be my authentic self, and everything comes up, and there are more and more circumstances popping up where I'm like, there's still some programming in me from German structure, and I can let that go, I can let that go.
The one thing I thought was crazy was you were saying that in Germany they feel guilty about sleeping.
Yeah.
Like what?
Like when you're like be embarrassed when you go to bed so early. You're like, yeah, I did this, and then I only need 5 hours of sleep, and I already went to the gym and had 2 calls, and like be proud of their productive bullshit. And like, what is productivity?
What is the point of that? Why don't we just live?
Exactly. The most productive thing is being your authentic self. The most productive thing you can do is following your highest excitement, because following your joy is your higher self guiding you. This is who you are. Take action on who you are and whatever that is. And when I'm tired, the most productive thing is going to sleep. This is me being my authentic self. And what's the point if you're not having fun? What's the fucking point?
And also, we're here to enjoy our lives.
Yeah, why come here, be just physical beings in this physical reality dream to... There's like this meme that keeps, like this animation that I see over and over on Instagram where they're just like, have this money and they're running after it and then they're falling in their grave. I'm like, seriously? That's how you want to spend this gift? We're indestructible souls. There is no rush.
Well, it makes me sad that people feel that they have to be worthy to rest and worthy for love. Like, I need to do all of these things and then I can receive. And I'm like, or you can just receive, like, because you exist and you're worthy of it just by existing.
Baby, on the run, I listened to your podcast that came out. You know, I already listened to it. I listened to it again.
Yeah.
Because I just started recording the screen to put in my story, and I was like, I couldn't stop. It's so good. Listen to your latest podcast about how to be your authentic self. Like, what the fuck, babe? Mwah. You say things. I'm like, I see it there, like in this big quotations, like what you just said. I'm like, yes. Put that on a graffiti or on a wall or in stone.
I think it's just because I've lived it all the way to the max in the negative direction. So now I'm like, can we just enjoy? Like, that's what I was saying yesterday when we were not on MTMA, when we were trying to do MTMA, was that I've already gone through like the darkest of the dark, and now I just want to be grateful that we survived and that we can just enjoy our lives.
Yes. With Mr. Piggy and Afro. And I also listened to the rest of your podcast with Jenny. And I have some things to talk about.
Oh, activation.
Okay, but now we go to the breakfast because otherwise it closes.
Hunt fruit.
Hunt more fruits. And?
Yeah, we're going to Copenhagen.
Okay, Tyler being savages, what's up?
So we're going home. We missed home, so we're going home. We're going home, that's it.
No, but we booked the entire boat for us. Like, it was booked out, but I booked all the other tickets so we can make love on this boat. I can put some babies in her belly.
Alien babies only.
They're already there. Yeah, we have an entire boat for us. Yeah, that's so funny about in Thailand. Like, so many things are so sketchy but not in a dangerous way. It's just like,
is this real? Like, I just went check to make sure we're actually going to Copenhagen.
Yeah, and the people, are the people real?
I don't know.
Everything is so, yeah. I'm eating some pistachios.
Oh, I want some.
And I made such a nice muesli, and if you don't have a spoon, but if you have some Rocker subs, you can just use the scoop as a spoon.
Or is it 10% off if you use Ferdy's code?
Exactly, and do you know the code?
Isn't it just your name, Ferdy?
Mm-hmm, my inner child. Did you know that pistachios have a lot of melatonin? So it's so great to eat some before you go to bed, and you fall asleep faster. Like, just 2 pistachios already enough.
There's another person!
Oh.
Should we pick her up?
No.
Just kidding.
And we built such a nice bed when we were there. You know, just the water,
We should have vlogged that.
the breeze. I put a video here because home is where we are, and we make home everywhere.
I was like, I'm tired, I want to take a nap. And he's like, we can make a bed here.
Because we have arrived, and we invite you to arrive as well. You want to sit next to me?
Yes.
You want to be my Sitznachbar?
What does that mean?
My sitting neighbor?
Yeah.
So how was our road trip?
Well, it was definitely an adventure.
My mom was like, why did you break up your road trip? I'm like, we didn't break it up. I was like, we love Kopangan, and I didn't know that we destroyed the nature so much, and Kopangan is such a nice place, and it made us appreciate Kopangan even more. And like, going on this trip, it was so perfect. Like, I enjoyed everything. We grew so much, we got so many downloads, we grew even so much strong as a bond. Brittnee bond and I have the strongest bond. Or do you know a stronger bond than us out there?
Maybe Beyonce and Jay-Z.
But you don't know them.
I don't know them personally. I don't know them personally. But no, I don't know that anyone's stronger than us.
Imagine two aliens that know they're aliens, and then they love each other as aliens.
That's us. And yeah, you know, we passed the test. You know what they say?
What? My friend Daria said that she went on a road trip with her now husband, and they almost killed each other on the road trip.
Yeah, like what they say is that when you go on vacation together, this is like the test of the relationship. Like when you can go on a relationship together and come back, you can go through any. I don't know what they're saying.
What? If you go on a
like
trip together?
That's what your friend Rosanna said in the.
She said if we go on a trip together and we're fine, we're good.
Exactly. There's the saying. Some saying, but we're good. That's the saying. That's the message. And then I wonder, because like we call it jokingly honeymoon, and then I wonder people who actually got married and go on a honeymoon.
What happened to those?
Tell me.
We went to Puerto Rico, it's the island off the coast of America, off the coast of Florida, and we just had sex a lot. We went to the beach. That was about it.
No, I mean, yeah, you were actually married for 6 years.
You keep forgetting this.
Yeah. For me, I just see your inner child, and I'm like, she's this little child. No, just kidding.
I mean, that's what happens when you're a child bride and you get married when you're a teenager.
But what I meant to say is that people actually get married, like you did, but think they're so in love, you know, have never been on a trip before, go on honeymoon right after, and be like, oh shit, they act like they're so in love, but they have this feeling like.
I don't understand what would make them fight.
You know, often people are so in the structure and they have these roles, and then they go to a vacation, and vacation is often like, who the fuck do I actually am? What do I actually like when I don't go to work and I'm in my shit, like when I'm in it, you know?
They don't know who they are.
Exactly, and then they go on vacation and then they just blame the other, and then they're like, shit, okay, let's get divorced, I guess. But then, you know, I think so many have this, where they're then in it and realize, but they're not saying it, and like, yeah, shit, what did I get myself into?
That's messed up.
Yeah. So, marriage? Do we believe in marriage?
I don't know. I think I really like a party.
Yeah, exactly, a party. But I said marriage. Like, sign this contract. No. Yeah, this is so dumb.
I'm never gonna.
Because love doesn't need a contract, you know?
Be Brittnee Bond for the rest of my life.
Exactly, and I love you unconditionally, and this doesn't require any sort of contract or signature. Love is just free, and you can just love someone. And you don't need a contract to prove it.
The only time I would actually get remarried is if it was like for a passport, like if we really needed it. But I think we should just be outside the system anyways.
Exactly. So yeah. I had a point, but I forgot my point. I have many points.
We don't need it. We don't need the marriage. But you want to have a party, yeah?
Yeah. But not now, because I wanted to make it epic. And it's not the time yet.
No, I don't want, like, you know, more people that we love there.
But maybe next winter when we come back to Pupangan. I don't know what I'm saying.
My friends got together during COVID, 2020, the summer of COVID. And then they planned their wedding for the next year for Kopangan to have everyone come, but then it was still locked down. So they had their wedding 2 years. They planned their wedding 2 years ahead of time. And they did it. And then now they're pregnant. And they live on the island.
Are they happy though? Hesitation usually means no. That's what Bashar would say.
I don't know. I can't. I mean, how am I supposed to speak for them? They seem happy within themselves.
I just remember that dream I had. I was in this heated discussion with someone, and I just asked him, are you happy? And he got so upset, like, how dare you asking me that? And I'm like, keep asking, like, are you happy? Like, that's what it always comes down to.
I like to ask people that randomly, like, does this make you happy? And they're like,
yeah, like, I love when people want to start a conversation. It's going in like a way where I don't feel the frequency at all. I love to switch it with like one question, like, are you happy? Because that's what it comes down to. We can stop all that bullshit and all that you try to impress me and speak there and all this, like, try to front this. Like, why would you front it when I'm happy and not harming anyone, you know?
Why would you front that?
Why would you not just let me live in peace, be this happy boy that follow his excitement, like? And why would you not be inspired if you're not happy? You know?
They're just jealous, baby.
I know.
They're just crying little babies on the inside. Everyone just needs a hug. Yeah. When I see people like that, I'm like, do you need a hug? Do you want me to hug you?
Or slap.
No, I can hug them, you can slap them. And then I'll just have Afro come and give them a lick. My dog.
Okay, anything else you want to say to this camera?
I'm excited to go home. Makes us so excited and grateful for Koh Phangan and all the food there, and the beaches, and my dog,
and the beaches,
and our friends. The bitches?
No, I said beaches. Or did I?
And we had such an epic download this morning of our next project we want to work on together.
Ooh, stay tuned. Because if your dreams don't scare you, then dream bigger. And if you dream bigger, then dream even bigger. And when you dream bigger than big, then dream bigger than big, 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 big. You know what I'm saying?
No, but I love you.